those responsible will be brought to justice.
Well, it's been a week since the deadly blast took place in the national capital. The human cost of the Delhi Red Fort blast is unfolding across India with a chain of tragedies that is stretching from Amroha to Shamli, from Meerut to Shravasti and back to New Delhi itself. It was on Sunday that the NI updated the number of deceased in the blast from 8 people to 10. In fact, in Uttar Pradesh's Amroha, grief began with 34-year-old Ashok Gujjar, a DTC conductor who was at the spot when the blast hit. His mother, a heart patient, still does not know her son is gone. 52-year-old Lokesh Agarwal had gone to visit a relative in Delhi hospital and called his friend Ashok for a quick meet-up near the Red Fort. The explosion took them both and their bodies returned home together. Anger spilled over with villagers blocking the Hasanpur Rara road demanding martyr status and compensation for the 2 men.
कल ये अपने समदन से मिलने गए थे, वहाँ गवर्नमेंट उसमें गंगाराम हॉस्पिटल में एडमिट थी वो। उससे मिलने के बाद में वापस आ रहे थे, वहाँ लाल किले पे अपने किसी दोस्त से बात कर रहे थे। साथ में इनका दोस्त भी था, वो भी एक्सपायर हो गया है और वो बम ब्लास्ट में, और ये भी एक्सपायर हो गया।
In Meerut, another life was lost. Mohsin, an e-rickshaw driver who shifted to Delhi with his wife, Sultana, and their 2 children. 2 years ago, died in the explosion, and following his death, Mohsin's body was brought back to his hometown. Family members were inconsolable. In Uttar Pradesh, Shravasti, Dinesh Mishra, a printing press labourer in Delhi, succumbed to his injuries. 3 children, and this leaving behind 3 children and shattered parents. From Ghaziabad's Loni, Daud, a motorcyclist on his way to Meena Market, survived with leg injuries and describes scenes of chaos, panic and people falling where they stood.
मीना बाजार जा रहा था मैं, और अपनी बाइक पे था मैं, एकदम से ब्लास्ट हुआ और सही कई सारी गाड़ियाँ का छींचड़ उड़ गया वहाँ पे, और फिर पब्लिक भागने लगी। मैं भी थोड़ा साइड में होकर बैठ गया वहाँ पे।
कहाँ आपको चोट लगी?
पैर में लगी है थोड़ी सी।
In Uttar Pradesh, Deoria, hope fights fear. Shiva Jaiswal, a cloth merchant, was injured in the blast. He has 2 children waiting at home and his family is rushed to Delhi for his care.
हमारे छोटा भाई है।
छोटे भाई है?
हाँ।
कब जानकारी मिली आप लोगों को?
हम लोग को कल रात को ही पता चल गया, 11:30 बजे।
11:30 बजे।
हाँ।
अभी परिवार के लोग गए हैं?
हाँ, सभी लोग गए हैं।
And in Delhi, Pankaj Kumar Sahni, a taxi driver from Khanjawala, lost his life while driving towards the railway station. He was a sole breadwinner of a family already struggling with his father's serious illness. At the blast site, livelihoods have also collapsed. Bijender Yadav, a water cart vendor, and Ram Pratap, a local vendor, both suffered deep injuries. Their carts, their income, their future, all left in ruins. From every district, the stories are the same. Families shattered, children left behind, and a single blast that changed lives across states. Our correspondent Dharamjot Kaur has sent us this report. Take a listen in.
It has been a week since the deadly blast outside the Red Fort killed 10 people and injured more than 30 others. 1 week into the investigation and the NIA has made a major breakthrough. Amir Rashid Ali is the name that has come forward, a key accomplice to Dr. Umar Ul Nabi, the driver of the Hyundai i20 car that exploded right here at the blast site near Red Fort on November 10th at 6:52 p.m. in the evening. Now, in the past 1 week, several people have been detained, arrested, questioned, interrogated to find all sorts of links, any evidence, any lead that could possibly help the investigating agencies get to the bottom of this entire so-called white-collar terror nexus. More than 73 people, including eyewitnesses, including those who were injured, all of them have been questioned as the investigating agency continues with its probe while security officials continue with their crackdown. How far this entire nexus was spread, who all were involved, are there any more people that are out there in the hiding? All questions that remain unanswered, but all questions that the agencies are getting to the bottom of. With video journalist Gopal here outside the Red Fort in Delhi, this is Dharmjot Kaur for WION World is One.
So it's been a week since blast near Red Fort in Delhi occurred. The visuals on your screens from 10th of November. The National Investigation Agency has arrested a Kashmiri resident who had conspired with the suicide bomber to carry out the terror attack, which claimed 10 lives and left as many as 32 others injured. We are being joined live by Dr. S.V. Vaid. He's joining us live from Jammu. He's been a former DGP of Jammu and Kashmir. Sir, appreciate you joining us on the broadcast and speaking to WION. The NI has made its first arrest in the Delhi blast probe. Give us a broader understanding of the wider terror nexus at play, right from the white-collar terror module to the Jaish plot to target India.
Namaskar. I think it's a very deep-rooted conspiracy against India and to undertake huge terror incidents across country on the anniversary of demolition of Babri Masjid, that is 6th December. So this, I think, the white-collar terror doctors module has been hatched across the border using Jaish-e-Mohammed. You know, Jaish-e-Mohammed and Lashkar are basically creation of the ISI of Pakistan, and I will actually hold the agency responsible for this. Jaish-e-Mohammed is only a front, and the white-collar module is very difficult because unlike terrorists who come from Pakistan, who are trained, who come with weapons from across the border, and they fight the security forces, very clearly the enemy. But these are the kind of people who are hidden within the society, and that too, doctors module. You know, in our society, doctors are kept in very high esteem, and generally you don't suspect. But then this particular module, terror module, where also involved, and it was by chance that, as you know, how this whole module was unearthed, starting from a incident, a poster of Jaish-e-Mohammed being pasted in Naugaon, in Srinagar district, and that is how it led to complete a huge nexus. And the way it is coming up, I think it is a huge breakthrough for the intelligence and security agencies. The way it had a ramification in almost many states of the northern India, including Jammu Kashmir, UP, Haryana, Delhi, Punjab, many states involving northern of this country, and even international ramifications, like this Dr. Muzaffar, who who has appeared as a key conspirator linked to Jaish-e-Mohammed and settled in Afghanistan. He was admiring Taliban style of of rule. So gone to Afghanistan, how his brother, and then all this nexus. So it has Pakistan's connection, obviously. The ISI handler is there. Then even Turkey is figuring how these doctors traveled all the way to Turkey, where a meeting was conducted. And Dr. Shaheen from Lucknow, how she has links with Jaish-e-Mohammed across the border. It's a huge nexus conspiracy against India. Actually,
Yes.
Pakistan, Pakistan realizing that India has declared that any terror incident after Pahalgam will be seen as an act of war. So here they are using local
Yes.
resource, local
That's
human
exactly what I
resource,
was coming to,
local
sir.
material.
Right. And important that you
Yeah.
mention about the wider terror angle. However, the Turkey angle is yet to be established. Since you have been the DGP of JNK, if you can talk to us about how challenging it has been over the years to crack down on these overground workers and sleeper cells of terror groups, which are pretty much active across the valley.
Yes, it is a huge challenge. You know, after abrogation of Article 370, there's a lot of improvement in situation in Jammu and Kashmir, particularly Kashmir Valley, and things had on the surface of it, a lot of improvement has been shown. There's hardly any stone pelting, hardly any band calls. There's apparently complete normalcy. Young boys are refusing to join terror groups. On the surface, there's a lot of improvement. You are seeing a drop in terror incident, drop complete control over the situation in Kashmir Valley. But you know, this kind of radicalization, that too using the doctors fraternity, who in fact in Kashmir Valley, the ultimate dream of young boys and girls is to join to become a doctor, and they are seen with a lot of esteem, lot of respect. And most of these doctors are very well employed, drawing 4-5 lakh salary, and after that getting radicalized to this extent that they are prepared to kill their own countrymen, work against the country, breaking the country, and to the extent like what Dr. Umar did, become a suicide bomber. So I think it is a huge challenge for the intelligence and security setup of the country, that we must see how Pakistan is using, and
Yes.
also the terror outfits like ISIS and Al Qaeda.
Yes.
You saw how a module was unearthed in Gujarat, linked to ISIS, Pune. Then
Yes,
about
sir.
a year or two, you saw in Kerala some of the boys joining ISIS. So it is, you don't know how many such terror modules are there
Yes,
in
sir.
country. So we need to take various steps to counter
Yes.
these radicalization
Yes, sir.
effort from our neighboring country like Pakistan and Bangladesh. As you are aware, the
Yes, sir. Sir,
Islamic terror
point taken.
and radicalization
Right.
is a huge challenge.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, sir. Paucity of time there. I'll have to
Ji.
leave the discussion here. But important to mention here about this strong statement also coming in from the Indian Army that sponsors and terrorists will be treated alike. Thank you for speaking to WION.
Thank you very much.